Hi, welcome to Bad Music Taste and the Ways to Ruin Your Life. My name is Dominic.
And my name is Sam. Dominic has a record this week.
This week's record is Can I Say by Dag Nasty. This was first released in 1986 and was repressed in 2008 on Discord Records. The copy I have here is a repress on black vinyl. But anyways, today we're talking to Bobby Brown, better known as Bobby Draws Skulls. How's it going?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Raining there?
I'm sorry?
Is it raining there?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Is it raining where you are?
Yeah. It's probably going to rain for a few days. We're probably not going to skate for a few days, so that kind of sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I was skateboarding and I caught it in the ankles, so
Oh,
I
man.
was like-
Better get some high tops. You got to get them high tops, man.
I
Mids.
was wearing those and I don't know, they're not as comfortable for me as like the slip-on Vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I always need to tie my shoes if I wear something without laces, so I never got into those.
So how have you been keeping busy?
Oh, man. Working. I have a day job, and then I draw all night. Every day is the same thing over and over again. A lot of different things I'm working on and stuff, stuff for people, stuff for companies, et cetera, et cetera. Just trying to keep afloat, man, just doing different things. I'm not too upset about it. I'm not upset about being stuck inside for some reason, you know what I mean? I mean, if I want to go outside and go skate, I go skate, come home, draw, whatever. It's pretty boring, if you think about it, but I'm really doing the same thing I've been doing since I was probably your guys' age. And the only thing that changed is I had kids and stuff along the way, but everything else is all still the same.
Yeah, I mean, I think in some ways it's kind of beneficial because, life isn't as crazy because, we just started school again and it's virtual now, which is an adjustment. But, I mean, I kind of like it in a way because it's less I don't know, I guess getting up and going to school every day is fun, but I wouldn't feel comfortable doing it now.
Yeah.
You guys got the dream. You guys don't even know it. You had this extended vacation. I mean, for unfortunate reasons, but you had this extended vacation, and now you get to not even have to go to school, and you can learn from home. My God, I would have just killed for something like that.
Yeah.
They'd have sent us to school in spacesuits, man. It's true.
I mean, there are certainly ups and downs to it. There's not that morning rush of I gotta get to school.
Right.
But I never know if some of my teachers are wearing pants. So
They're probably not, because I don't think those news people, you know what I mean? It is kind of creepy in a way, I guess.
Yeah.
No,
they're talking about that.
There were I don't know. I had a weird teacher last year, and then somebody sent me a video of when they were in class, and his background was his face photoshopped onto somebody else. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
That's the power of TV and special effects. You watch the news and you actually think those people are in the news studio.
No, but there was an extra circle of blue around his face.
Maybe he's doing something
weird.
Maybe he's doing something subliminal. I don't know. Seriously, maybe he's doing some alien stuff, or I don't know. I'm telling you, dude, everything that they told me when I was young, it's all starting to come true. You know what I mean? The news was getting bad, and then all of a sudden they're talking about aliens. I'm like, are you really kidding me? Man, they crack out an alien, dude. I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, I think they confirmed UFOs or something, and Tom DeLonge confirmed it no less.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well he's pretty big into that stuff, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's probably went farther than NASA went. I mean, that SpaceX thing was privately funded, and look how far they got. Nobody owns the sky. They'd like to. Maybe that's why they started Space Force. I don't know. Shoot, if I was your guys' age, if Space Force came out, I'd be all over that too. You know what I mean? I love space movies, and when I was little, growing up, I'd be like, oh man, rocket ship time, They're tight.
Yeah.
You guys go to Charm City?
We go to Perry Hall.
Where's that? Is that an outdoor park?
Oh, sorry, I thought you meant school.
No. I don't know any of your school stuff. Like the Charm City indoor park.
So
yeah, I recently started skateboarding, and April. So
Yeah.
I'll just go to like my
Yeah.
driveway, or sometimes I'll go to like just a like public park or like a track.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to
So
get out there, dude. You got to
Yeah.
skate. You got to fall down. You got to
Dominic,
do it all. Don't
he's
even
doing
wait.
yeah, he's doing really, really good. I just need
Mm.
to get into it. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
really want to learn how, but I haven't
Just
had
do it.
like that moment yet. You know what I mean? Like I need to just do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
My daughters, all my daughters, they learned to ride skateboards before bikes, and they couldn't even ride a bike when they finally got one. We're like, whatever. And like,
Yeah.
one of them, the youngest, can still skate with me now. The oldest doesn't really want to, I guess. Um, but yeah, there is nothing holding anybody back from anything. I mean,
Yeah.
it's incredible. I mean, I've seen little kids at the park that I go to grow up over the last probably 5 years, and they've excelled so much. You're like, wow, that's crazy. You can tell them how to do stuff. They
Right.
actually do it.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa. So it's crazy.
But you
I
gotta
get
to get like inspired, you gotta find like the right, I don't know, skate part. Yeah, skate part, and then walk outside after seeing that video, and then
And man, go early
yeah,
in the
yeah.
morning when people aren't there, man. Just take. I mean, before I could really ride a bowl, I would do the same thing. I'd go early when people weren't there, just kind of kick around a little bit and figure it out. You know, it's really just something you got to commit to. That's it.
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
It's just like a weird time to
yeah,
Yeah.
go to a skate park, and yeah,
yeah.
But
I just
I really want to because I've had a skateboard for so long, but I haven't like got my use out of it. So I'm trying to figure out a time where like I won't have to take huge breaks in between. You know what I mean? Like I want to have a time where like I can actually just do it.
I we had nothing growing up around here. We had nothing but curbs and those little dips in the sidewalk and everything, and that was our skate park. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's people have really nice stuff now, but before you didn't have anything. I mean, but we would ride skateboard to the post office, to the store, to wherever we could. You're always on it. It was your mode of transportation,
yeah,
and that's how you learn to control it. You know what I mean? Somebody says go get the mail down the end of the driveway, go do it. Pop Ollie's on the way, and then you'll be like, wow, I can do that.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah. My dad used to skateboard before I was born, and I was like, well, how
okay,
into it were you? He was like, I was so into it. He was like, it's how I got around.
yeah,
He
and
was
it was just like a bike, man.
Yeah,
You
he was
know,
like, you didn't have to do a kickflip to be a good skateboarder. Maybe you added a little bit of style. If you could ollie over that patch of grass, then good for you.
yeah,
Just gets you there
yeah.
quicker.
I wouldn't want to compete with them kids today. I don't know. Young guys are doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and the girls too. I mean, I wouldn't want to compete with any of the girls or anything nowadays because they're so good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's
Yeah.
really wild. Back in the day, they didn't even really skate that much. There might have been a couple, but now it's like they're everywhere. They're just holding their own, and it's not just roller skates, it's skateboards. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try roller skates. I'd get
A
hurt.
few years ago, like I saw a video of like a 9-year-old landing a 1080 on like
Hmm.
on a mega ramp.
Yeah, if that stuff happened back in the day, you wouldn't have the legends you have today. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those guys are crushing it, man. These young kids. I couldn't believe some of the stuff I see them kids do. Effortless too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Really
totally
wild.
think I could do it because I'm really into roller skating too. And that's something that like I'm pretty good at, but I don't know. I think what I need to do is I need to fall like a good time first
Mm.
to
Yeah.
feel comfortable because I haven't really fallen yet. And I think that's my problem because I don't like, I'm scared of it. You know what I mean?
Man, you just gotta fall down and get it over with. Just
Yeah.
like people dropping in on something. You just gotta fall down and see what
The
it feels like. You know what I mean? You always get up.
Yeah.
You know?
the second
I mean,
day
but
that I got a skateboard, like my driveway is like a huge hill.
yeah.
I was just like standing stationary on it, and then I start
Mm.
rolling fakie, and I didn't know what fakie was, and
Yeah.
then I fell down and just like it was wet out, which was the first mistake, and then
Mm.
got so scraped up.
Mm. So how long have you had that Dag Nasty record?
A few weeks now, but I ordered it in like February with the new Kariki record, and then
Mm.
and then it got here a few weeks ago. But then the Curricu record came signed, so it was worth it.
That's cool. Yeah, I got that. But I still have my original one, and it's cool to keep that stuff. And I know Dave Smalley,
Yeah.
the singer, so
Yeah.
he's a great guy. You should get him on here too. He'd probably love to talk to you guys.
We tried. We reached out to him, and then he just never said anything.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll talk to him. He owes me one.
Aw.
Yeah. He's a cool dude, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen him play. I got to see him play. I think we were in Pennsylvania somewhere or something. With the new band, Don't
He's
Sleep.
yeah, he's got the new band Don't Sleep just put out a new
Yeah.
record.
Yep.
I was at their first show and I didn't even know it was their first show.
That's crazy. Yeah, we saw him in Reading, PA, or something like that. It took forever to get there and stuff. But it was cool
Yeah.
to see him.
There was a tribute for Dave Franklin.
Oh yeah, the Vision singer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was in New Jersey, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So
I've not been to Jersey in a while. Did you ever get to skate that? Oh, I guess you have it. There was a small indoor bowl in Asbury Park, an old casino. There was a Masonite one there, but it was like sponsored by Red Bull or something. It was like the Red Bull Bowl, and then somebody didn't want to pay insurance or something, so they just shut it down, I guess. But I got to skate it once, so that was cool.
So you have a new skate deck out with Paolo Peralta and Steve Caballero.
Yep.
When you were drawing this artwork, did you know it was going to be on the board, or did Cab or Powell just see it and like want it on the skate deck?
No, it was part of a cover I did. I don't know if I have one here or not for a Faction record. Yeah, I got one, and you can kind of see it right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they kind of just like flipped it, and I changed his sneakers on it to be half cabs because on that album they're Converse. Yeah, but yeah, that's how they did that. I was surprised too because he said he liked it and we were gonna do something. I was like, cool, you always say, oh man, it could happen, it could not happen. You never know. That's the business.
Right.
And then like somebody sent me a picture of it or something. I was like, oh my goodness, man, that's crazy. But he's become a really good friend over the years and everything. And I don't know, but sometimes things don't register. You know what I mean? It's just like he's a friend of mine. You know what I mean? It's like we just do things that are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think they said they had their last show. We were in San Jose, and that was supposed to be the last show. So I don't know what they're going to do after that. I know he already started a new band, I think.
Yeah, I saw he like posted something. He was like working on a new project, and then he put hashtag This is not the Faction.
Yeah. It's like that's a cool area out there, San Diego kind of area. You know what I mean? It's got a good vibe out there, man. I mean, it's sad to see everything going on in the world and everybody's so angry and hateful, but man, people are just missing out on life right now, man. It's a shame what we've come to right now. Hopefully things change. It's just too much, man. I don't know what it's like where you guys are. But I mean, if you were in a city or something, man, it's all violent.
Yeah, it's just insane.
It's terrible,
Yeah,
it really is just terrible.
So much has happened in like the past 6 months that I never thought would happen.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Honestly, that's
literally. You guys are missing out on some key points of your life. You know what I mean? These are your fun years and everything. I mean, you're missing football games and all that stuff. I mean, I've got 3 kids, so I know what's going on. I feel bad for them being stuck in the house and all that stuff. It's just terrible, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, and I mean it doesn't help that our governor is like prematurely opening stuff, and that's like a huge problem with it. Is everybody's like expecting to see progress with opening it before they should, which is
our state was rebellious. It didn't want to do anything. Now, if they'd have totally shut the state down the whole way for like I don't know, a couple weeks, you probably would have more cooperation with people. But then you have
Yeah.
so many different groups of people that are angry about this or angry about that, and nobody, I'm not going to wear a mask and all this, and it keeps pushing things back. You
I know.
know, I mean, if everybody would just get together and like just say, let's do it, and just like put the mask on for 2 weeks and see what happens, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. What the hell? It's
Right.
2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is, man, you got to have the unity of people, man. People have to get along, um,
Yeah.
or it's not going to work, man. You know, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? I mean, do you got questions or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll babble about stuff all day. You'll be like, man, we can talk about this.
Yeah, because I mean, we just wanted to talk. We didn't want to like force anything, but
Yeah.
we do have
No,
questions.
Yeah.
no.
So,
I draw a lot of books.
yeah. But just out of curiosity, were there any inspirations or artists that you may pay homage to with your artwork?
I liked when I was growing up. I liked Iron Maiden record covers a lot, and I always like used to try to draw that stuff. And then eventually, it turned to other things. Um, Skateboard music, would probably be the easiest way to describe it. And everything just got a little crazier. Skulls got more extreme and stuff. And it was just weird. So you kind of just that and comic books, just following it, trying to draw and draw and draw. It was like start out terribly and then just keep going at it. You know what I mean? I really hated the way my work looked. Probably 10 years ago or something. I don't know. I'm my worst critic though. You know what I mean? I could draw the best picture I ever drew and I still hate it. You know,
Yeah, I
it's just
mean,
one of those things.
yeah, I think everybody's their own worst critic. I critique myself about like every little thing, honestly.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's like
can't when like editing these, I can't like rewatch these without like our interviews without like cringing. Yeah. It's like you were too I don't know, just like critiquing
yeah,
every little thing. Yeah.
yeah, but you got some pretty good names. I checked out the YouTube thing and I was let's see what you guys were doing and stuff. And I see you had Jimmy on there. Uh,
Yeah.
Jimmy G, I know him. You had the guy from Bad Religion on there. It was cool. You know, it's good stuff you're getting, man. I mean, how are you finding these guys? Are you just like contacting them and just being like, hey, do this?
Well, so, like the first couple of ones were through like Instagram DM or
Yeah.
like Facebook message, and we reached out to Doug Carrion from Field Day, and we got along with him pretty well. And then he was like, "Who do you want to get? I'll help you reach out to anybody." He was like, "Give me a couple names," and then you're like, "Well, Bill Stevenson would be pretty cool." He's like, "I'll reach out to Bill," and
Yeah.
then like I never would have thought that we could get Bill Stevenson on the podcast,
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's one of those things, man. Like it's a generational thing, kind of like these people that are like these musicians. They enjoy talking to people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean, maybe it's a certain genre. I don't know, but I've had conversations with people when I'm on trips and stuff, and just be like, "Wow, man, there's like they really listen to you, and you can ask them anything." It's fascinating. If I grew up skateboarding and drawing and stuff, and I was looking at magazines, and then all of a sudden I'm sitting with this person and I can ask them a question and they'll answer you. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's like I never thought that. Really weird.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like a dream come true for us because like even when we started this in April, Dominic was like, I've always thought about like doing like an interview thing, and then we kind of just took off like when people were helping us, and I mean it feels like a community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody just wants to help in some way, and like we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, skateboarding and art, it's a community, it's a family. I mean, it has to feed off of each other to survive, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's why you pass things down to the next generation. You do what you can. Like if you see somebody that needs help, kids need stuff or something, find a way to give it to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see somebody with shot wheels, say, hey, do you want these wheels? Do you have wheels that already use that much? I can't skate all these boards. I can't ride all these wheels. I don't have that time right now. I just turned 47, so my skateboard clock's probably ticking a little bit. But I'll keep going because I love it. Just keep doing it. what else am I gonna do? I don't play golf. I don't hunt. I don't fish. I don't do anything else. I just draw. And that's it. But I don't know. Just do whatever.
Yeah.
Follow your dreams. Yeah, that's all you can say is follow your dreams, man.
Yeah.
Because one day I mean, both of you could be on some national show somewhere, and just be like, wow, this is crazy. You know,
Yeah.
I'm from, I'm from Delaware. There's nothing here, nothing at all. And I'm in a small town, and never ever thought that I would find a way to draw and get all the way to where I've been. It's insane, man. It really is. But it just shows that if you do work, if you do keep believing, and don't give up, that you can make that stuff happen. You know,
Yeah, because I mean, we
crazy.
were worried at first about like
Yeah.
school coming back and still doing the
Mhm.
interviews because like we really love doing it, but that can
Yeah.
definitely be stressful. So the fact that we've been consistent with it and continuing, like, I don't know, I think it's really great. I mean,
Yeah.
that's one
Yeah.
thing I guess I am really proud of, like, doing this.
And you know what, man? You can turn this into a school project, probably. I'm pretty sure you can. And it'll be credit and time well spent. I'm pretty sure in this day and age they're going to accept it. It's something. It's a creative outlet. It's positive. You know.
Yeah, because I was
Yeah.
talking to my favorite teacher actually, and like I brought it up to him, and he just thought it was like the coolest thing ever. So like him and his
Mhm.
family have been listening, so like that kind of support means a lot.
Like nobody
Yeah,
from our
that's
school
cool.
is gonna know like who Milo Ackerman is, but
Right.
Hmm.
like
But the guy, he's actually like a professor or something too, I think.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he actually, I think he lived up in Newark, Delaware for a while, because either
Hmm.
him or his wife was teaching or something like that, or something like that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think he
But,
still is in Delaware somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know, man. If he is, he's well hid somewhere. He is the smartest guy alive. He's hiding.
Um, I remember I was in Lancaster, PA when I was like super little to go see
Mm,
a screening of Filmage, and Milo was just like, it just happened to be there. There wasn't gonna be like
mm,
a Descendants Q&A or anything. It was just he drove to PA and he was just
yeah.
there, and I was like, "Can I get a picture with you?" And then he like signed artwork, and then a few
Mm.
years later we did an interview with him, and it just like blew my mind.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, it's like you
Yeah.
always think like if there was like a concert here or something, like they ain't gonna show up here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like
Yeah,
they had that, what was it, the Firefly Festival they used to have, and it was like they said Morrissey was coming or something. I was like, Morrissey ain't coming to this dump, man. It's stuff. It's crazy, but they show up there and they just fly them in on a helicopter or something because to drive through the town. It's
Yeah.
wild. So I
Because
don't know, man.
we were talking about how if we go back to shows now and we like are like, oh yeah, we have a podcast, like we talk to these people, it's gonna be really
Mhm.
cool
Oh
because
yeah.
like
yeah,
they're big names.
Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen. Just let the world clear up, man, and let things clear up. You guys will be right back out there again. I don't really think. I mean, we'll probably have to wear masks for a little while, but I
Yeah.
don't think it's going to last forever. I hope it doesn't last forever because it's so mind bending to think that this is actually happening right now. That we have to wear masks. In other countries, they would wear them, like Japan or somewhere. They wear them out of courtesy.
Yeah.
If you tell an American to put on a mask, they go wild, man. You know,
Yeah.
crazy. You know, but, hey, you know what, man? I just go with the flow, put it on, whatever.
like why does it have to be such a big deal? Like why are people turning it into a political issue?
I don't
Exactly.
know. Because everybody wants their rights. You know what I mean? Land of the free, whatever. They want their rights, and
Yeah.
they don't want to be. You cannot tell anybody what to do. They do not want to be told what to do in this day and age. You know, there is no. It's. I don't even want to get political because somebody will hurt me
Yeah.
or something, and I don't. I got no issues with nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like being alive. I like walking the earth. I like skating on my skateboard and drawing, and that's it, man. I don't care about all this other crap. It doesn't affect my life like that. You have to keep doing the things you like and stuff, man, because it's it's pretty boring when you get older. It is. I mean,
Yeah.
you can do what you want, but it's pretty boring actually. You know, I can only watch Star Wars so many times. And yeah, they did ruin those movies. I'll say that on the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like within a span of 2 days, I watched like Billy Madison and Jackass probably more than I've ever watched Billy Madison and Jackass.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you have some new socks in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater remaster. How did that come about?
Yeah. Well, I was doing socks with Merge 4. I have like 3 pairs on there. And sometimes, like, I don't really know what's going on sometimes. And like, they'll just like email me or tell me. And same thing with the socks in the game. They told me on my socks, and I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? I was like, that's my whole theory on life. It might happen, it might not. You know,
Yeah.
and it happened. I was like, wow, it's crazy. I was like, man, I wonder if I'll ever get to see it because I don't have a game state. We don't have a game thing here. My son has it where he lives. And I'm just like, man, I'll never see him. So I had to depend on other people send me pictures and stuff like that. You know. But it is cool though, man. You know, it's just something different. I did a shirt for, they used one of my things on a Tony Hawk. I think it was the PlayStation reunion a couple years back. I had a Skull Skater on one of those shirts too, I think. So that was cool.
I got the game, and then after playing it for like a few hours, I saw your post where it was like new socks in the game, and I like ran to the TV, and I was like, let's see, is it true? And then I got the socks in the game. And now
I was thinking to myself, I was like, watch, it's probably some super level, and I won't even be able to get to it, to beat the levels to get to it anyway. You know, that kind of thing. I don't think you can hack into video games like you used to. Like PlayStation had all those codes and everything like that.
Yeah.
So that was really good. I had a PSP, and I used to do that. Put all the codes in for Grand Theft Auto, so I get extra guns and stuff like that. You know, unlimited gas and whatever. Get away from the cops, crap like that.
So, as we touched on earlier, you're big on skateboarding, obviously, but like when you were younger and when you started, what was the selling point for skating?
I think it had like a little bit of a renegade kind of thing. You know what I mean? Did
Yeah.
you guys ever see that Thrashing movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, you would rather be a dagger than a ramp local. You know what I mean? They had the dreads, they had all the wild looking leather stuff, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
badass. You know what I mean? So it was kind of that kind of a selling point too. Just I want to be a tough guy on a skateboard, just roll around, look cool, you know, whatever. But then actually, you know, you step on one the first time, you're like, oh my God, I can't do this, you know.
Like falls out from under you.
Yeah, a little bit more seriously. But like I said, you know, it all came about just hanging out with my friends and then just like riding and then being like, all right, we got control of this thing, you know what I mean? And then we start doing tricks and going places, meeting people. You end up, I have 2 friends I skate with now that I've known since I was 13. And they're probably the last 2 of the dinosaurs I skated with that still skate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I call them the Golden Girls because they're old, you know what I mean? I was like, let's go see the Golden Girls when they go skate, you know? But, you know,
Yeah.
it's just funny. But yeah, I mean, skating will take you places, man. It'll open your mind to things. You'll meet people with other creative ideas. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be any hate in skateboarding at all because I've seen people that don't get along with each other and stuff, and I just think it's like,
Yeah.
you know, just go skate and have fun, man. That's why we're all here, just to have fun. You know, so yeah.
It's kind of turned into like almost a weird thing where, like, now if you buy like a penny board, then you're just considered like automatically you're a skateboarder.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing we've seen. Like, it's become almost mainstream at this point, and we're like, oh.
Which I'm not gonna try to like gatekeep and say like you can't skateboard if you have a penny board, but like people don't even like ride it and just say that they're huge skateboarders, which is
maybe they saw something cool, maybe they liked it. Maybe one day they'll actually be by themselves and just pick it up and ride it and be like, wow, this is really cool, you know. Or maybe even a sibling or something will get it, enjoy it. Or maybe they'll have it at a yard sale and some other little kid will get it. You know what I mean? It's a recycling process.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember coming back from a trip, I had got some extra decks and I didn't want to like carry all this crap on the plane. And I was in a car, and I had my full skateboard. I said to the guy, I said, "You know somebody that wants this?" And he goes, I got a relative that would like it. I said, "Man, go ahead and take it." You know what I mean? I just left the whole thing behind.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's somewhere else. It's probably in Vegas somewhere because that's where I was in Las Vegas. But I just didn't feel like carrying all this stuff. I was like in a bad mood anyway. It's coming back from Vegas is terrible. Everybody's mad because they lost all their money and they're miserable. They're hungover and just like, ugh. But then
Yeah.
like going out, everybody's happy and insightful. Oh, we're gonna get rich and all this stuff.
I know. It's
Yeah. Like
Getting there.
people leaving and then people coming into two different moods.
yeah,
Yeah,
totally
yeah.
different.
I was like, I'm never going back there again. And I don't think I did go back. I haven't been back since then. I mean, I don't know. It's just a different place. So I don't know. But
So,
So,
sorry.
no, you're fine. Go ahead.
So just out of curiosity, how did you get into art?
probably like just being left home like a latchkey kid. Parents worked and stuff like that. So you just looked at the comic books or newspapers and tried to copy what you saw. I used to copy Garfield all the time. You know, I loved Garfield. I always draw that. Probably wouldn't draw him too good now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, the usual stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
just being bored and daydreaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, along with drawing, obviously you're known as Bobby Draws Skulls, but is there any reason why skulls are your preference in some way?
Oh, I just always liked them, man.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I think they look cool. I'm just
I hope so. I mean, I don't know. I just used to look at record covers and stuff and thought, oh, skulls are cool. Skulls are cool. And I just kept drawing. Well, I liked a lot of Pushead stuff when I was young, and I decided that I just wanted to keep on drawing skulls. I didn't want to be like him. I just wanted to draw skulls,
Yeah.
and pretty much just stuck with it. I mean, I draw. There's stuff other people that
Yeah.
that nobody sees. I mean, I draw gorillas, monkeys, tikis,
Yeah.
anything. It depends on what the person wants. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But for me, I'm gonna draw skulls because that's what I like to draw. I'm not if it's for me or something, I'm just drawing, dude. Drawing is like a gift, and it's just something I can give myself every day. If it's just a little picture or something like that,
Yeah.
I'm happy. You know what I mean? Doesn't cost
Yeah.
anything. It's just one of them things. I'm always searching in the next piece of blank paper to see what's there. You know? So it's different. But yeah, that'd probably be pretty much the biggest influence.
Well, thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that means a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Yeah, I'll see if I can get Dave Smalley on here.
Okay, thank you.
No, thanks for having me on and stuff, man. It's cool.
Yeah, no problem.
Talk a little bit. We'll do it again sometime. See what's up. Well, I wish it wasn't raining because I would have just gone to the skate park.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, it's fine here, but I got like just really bruised yesterday, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna just take a day to sit down.
You keep doing it. It's a long line of that stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't have a black mohawk. It's just my hair color. Everybody thinks I have a black mohawk, and I don't. It's just my hair color. I just noticed it in the thing on my hat. I was like, that's really not bald yet.
Well, thank you
All right,
so
guys.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Stay safe. Bye.
Peace.